There's just, I don't know. That was my old playlist. Irish. Yes, you're very smart. I generally don't trade patterns. I'm going to be completely honest. Actually, there's only two patterns that I fully trade, and I have done many probability, let's say, theses to prove this out. The Head and Shoulders pattern has a roughly, when confirmed, has roughly a 70% success rate. That's very extremely high on a pattern. Probably one of the best patterns to have. The second best is roughly around the 62% win rate once it confirms rising and falling wedges. Those are the only two patterns I ever trade. Everything else is based off of order flow, volume, and calculated pivot points. When I create my support and resistance levels, once I chart it, I go in, I look at the option feed, and I make sure that they're specifically to those levels and it's according to it. What you see here is how I trade. Clean, incisive, I have an idea, I know what to do when the time comes. And that is how a good trader trades. The only reason why I did the symmetric triangle, and you were correct, I'm so happy you said that, Irish, because that is exactly what it is. I've had a lot of people say it was a bear flag. I had a lot of people say that it was a falling wedge, but you were 100% correct. It is a symmetric triangle. What is this song? Hold up, we gotta get some a little bit nicer vibes. There we go. Very good. Thanks. I appreciate it. Ivy, I appreciate it. Again, Josh, a wild ride. Thanks for the follow. There's a lot of others, people. At the end of the stream, I will thank you all. If I remember, I'm kind of tired. My mind's really focusing on my knee right now. Kind of like low-key in pain. If anyone could tell you where crypto's going, they're a liar. They're a liar. So I will not give you an idea, but I'll give you the trading plan, which is what is needed, what is necessary, what is where the money's laying. If we break structure below 60 and we hit and break below 58.8, so 60 is going to be the precursor trigger, 58.8 is going to be the confirmation for break of structure. If we break below 58.8 on Bitcoin, it will fall, period. If Bitcoin breaks above 74.4 and holds, it will rise. There you go. IV, I hope you made a lot of money. If you've been following me for years, remember the Starbucks trade, right? Buying it at like the $70 range, and legit 2 days later it went to like 95 or something like that. Or Hawaiian Electric, buying it in like the $6-7 range and selling it at like $19. 15 years. That's a long time. Congratulations. That's genuinely an accomplishment. That is, I would say that is higher to be profitable for 15 years and be a full-time trader. I think that's higher than getting a doctorate degree. Trading is, again, I was going to go to school and get a PhD in mathematics. I loved math.